Well, home prices have reached a new record high here in San Diego, and this winter's market is going to be so different than any that we've experienced in the past. Mortgage rates, are they going to have an impact on housing prices? I'll show you what that impact may be, and then we'll talk about the sales forecast for 2022. What's that going to look like compared to 2021? All right, I'm Woody Henderson, broker for American Dreams Real Estate. Let me share my screen with you. And this is the San Diego housing update for December 2021. All right, today we'll talk about key metrics, the winter outlook, mortgage rates, and sales forecast for 2022. San Diego key metrics, as I shared at the intro, home prices are up to a whopping 759,000, which is up 16.8% over the same time period last year. Market time remains level between October and November. However, it's down 11.3% in the last 12 months. The number of active listings has reached a new record low, down by 50.2%. Months of supply 0.6 months, down 57% from the same time last year. And the number of sales is lower at 3,093, or down 9.9%. Prices have reached a record high while inventory is at an all-time low. Let me show you a little detail here. So this is the graph for the San Diego median sale price in November of 2020. That was 650,000. We're now up to 759,000 at the end of November. That's a 109% increase in the median sale price in just 1 year. Let's look at inventory. As I shared with you, inventory is in an all-time low. At the end of November, it was at 2184. Today, it's down to 1,601, the lowest we've ever seen inventory in this marketplace. Historically, the lowest we've seen was back in 2004, where we had about 2,400 listings. We're well below that now. The number of new listings, this chart represents a 12-month rolling average because I wanted to see, are there fewer listings coming on the market, or is that just how it feels? And the 12-month rolling averages takes out the bumps and the monthly fluctuations, but it shows us that on a rolling 12-month average, the number of new listings is actually going down very low from a historical perspective. The winter outlook, pandemic has changed things, and Realtor.com recently completed a study, and that study showed that the majority of prospective sellers are planning to enter the market this winter, and I'll show you some of that data. So the majority of sellers are planning to list in the next 6 months. 65% have just listed or plan to list this winter. 93% have already taken steps to prepare their homes, and 36% of those planning to list have researched the value of their home and are starting to move in that direction. So typically, when do most listings come on the market? In the second quarter of each year, April, May, and June. However, this year, the National Association of Realtors is forecasting that the most listings are going to come on the market this winter. So be prepared. Hopefully we'll see some more inventory come on the market in the next several months. Wanted to speak about mortgage rates. This chart shows mortgage rates in different years since 2018. In 2021, we are still historically low, although slightly higher than where we were at the same time in 2020. You've seen this chart before where these are all the experts and what do they forecast for interest rates in the future. Everybody's forecasting an increase 3.30 on average in the first quarter of next year, going up to 3.70 by the fourth quarter next year. So 0.40% increase is what's forecast in the next year. So what is the impact of that on sales or prices? I previously stated that I believe that this increase in interest rates is going to put some sort of damper on prices. So I found some data and it challenged my belief. Let me share with you what I found. So this chart shows that prices are only slightly impacted by rising mortgage rates. And here in the red, on the red parts of the line, you can see where interest rates rose and what happened to the sale prices. Here in the red, the only time that we saw recession or a significant drop in housing prices was in the 2004 to 2013 time period, the great crash that we had back in 2006. How about the impact of interest rates on home sales? House price appreciation is resistant to mortgage rates primarily because most home sellers, instead of taking a lower price, would hold their homes off the market. So home sales really aren't impacted by rising mortgage rates either. You can see here the yellow parts of the graph are decreasing and the red parts of the graph are increasing, the line, and we see that home sales are not really impacted by rising mortgage rates at all. And we've seen upward number of sales in these increasing interest rates period. So with these rising interest rates, we're going to see prices go up and the number of home sales go down. Probably not going to be a big impact in the coming year. So what can we expect in 2022? The experts are forecasting that home prices are going to continue to rise in 2022, an average of 5.1% from all of the experts. That'll be down from the double digits most of the country experienced in 2021. And then home sales. This graph shows home sales for 2021 and 2022, and just compare that to where we were in 2020. 6.5 million homes were sold then. We've sold more in 2021, and we can expect even greater number of sales in 2022 based on the expert opinions. So just announce our winter buyer and seller guides. If you're thinking about selling this winter, this is a great way to get prepared for that low inventory market. If you are thinking about buying this winter, here are some tricks and tips that will help you be successful in this competitive market. If you're interested, please just let me know, give me a call, drop me a line, happy to be of service. Until next time, wishing you a happy holiday and a happy new year, and we'll see you next month. Till next time.